And we're focusing today on in our special coverage on the Egyptian Emirati relationships and in light of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi's receiving on Monday President of the United Arab Emirates Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, who have arrived on a brotherly visit to Egypt. The presidential spokesman, the Chancellor Mohamed said that both Arab leaders are holding talks that are tackling means of enhancing distinguished bilateral ties between the two countries, as well as exchanging the views on a number of regional and international issues of mutual concern. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi have renewed Egypt's stable stance in supporting the United Arab Emirates' stability and sovereignty. President al-Sisi also affirmed that the United Arab Emirates and the Gulf countries' security is an essential part of Egyptian national security. For his part, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, from his part, expressed his extreme appreciation to the generous hospitality. Presidential spokesman said that the two presidents have welcomed the recently reached deal to stop the war in Iran and the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz. President Sisi have reviewed Egyptian vision towards the ongoing situation in the region, aiming at regaining the regional security and stability. And to shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have with us over the phone our dear guest, Dr. Mohamed Ezaby, international relations expert. Good afternoon, your doctor.
Good afternoon to you.
Well, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi have received today the President of the United Arab Emirates, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, who have arrived to Cairo on a brotherly visit to Egypt. How did you follow his visit?
Well, the visit of United Arab Emirates President Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan to Egypt today and his reception by His Excellency President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi comes at a particularly sensitive regional moment. The timing reflects the depth of the strategic partnership between Cairo and Abu Dhabi and highlights the growing importance of Egyptian Emirates coordination in rapidly evolving regional development, especially regarding the Iran file, Gaza, Red Sea security, and broader Middle East stability.
Yes.
The visit is not merely ceremonial, rather it reflects a pattern of continuous high-level consultation between the leaderships of both countries. Recent months have witnessed record exchanges and meetings underscoring the exceptional level of political trust between Cairo and Abu Dhabi. Several factors explain the importance of this visit. First, escalating regional tensions and security challenges, the emerging U.S.-Iran diplomatic track and its implication and the agreement, continuing instability in Gaza, security concern in the Red Sea and Gulf region, the need to coordinate Arab positions in shifting geopolitical dynamics.
Yes. Dr. Ezaby, how did you also follow the statements by President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi as the President during the receiving the United Arab Emirates President said that or renewed Egypt's stable stance in supporting the United Arab Emirates' stability and sovereignty. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi affirmed that the United Arab Emirates and also the Gulf countries in general their security is an essential part of the Egyptian national security. How did you follow the statements by the President?
Well, Excellency President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi reiterated during the discussion that the security of the United Arab Emirates and the Gulf states is an integral component of Egypt's national security. This message carries significant strategic weight and demonstrates Egypt's commitment to supporting Gulf stability and regional uncertainty. This position serves several objectives: reinforcing deterrence against regional threats, reassuring the Gulf partners, strengthening Arab collective security, preserving economic and energy stability. The leaders also reviewed several major regional issues, including the Red Sea and many things that related to the post conflict and all Gulf countries.
Yes. Dr. Ezaby, also both leaders have welcomed the recently reached deal in order to stop the war in Iran and to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. They welcomed signing of agreement between U.S. and Iran that's going to take place on the 19th of June on Friday in Switzerland. How did you follow this?
Well, we saw what Donald Trump said when he announced that the United States were about to have an agreement with Iran. He said that he have discussed this agreement with the Arab leaders, especially United Arab Emirates leaders and His Excellency Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. So all points of this agreement have a lot of efforts by Egypt and Emirates and Saudi Arabia and many Arab Gulf countries. So we can say that agreed mediations from Gulf countries and Egypt and with Pakistan between United States and Iran, that led to this agreement. That's why His Excellency President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi and Mohamed bin Zayed, and now that they welcome this agreement, especially it will reopen Hormuz Strait and it will help the Gulf countries to export their oil and to import the food chains. Especially it's closed for a long time, so it is very important and will help Egypt also to open the maritime routes in Red Sea and Suez Canal, and it will help Egypt in economy after all ships return back to go through Suez Canal. That's why Egypt and Emirates welcome this deal, and they will work together to make it stable and put this agreement, move it to a final agreement after 90 days, after they discuss the nuclear project of Iran and all other files that they will discuss in the next negotiation.
Yes. Dr. Ezaby, how do you see the timing of the visit, the brotherly visit by the President of the United Arab Emirates, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, to Egypt? The timing of this visit in this critical time while a deal is about to come to a light this Friday, and how do you see the Egypt and the United Arab Emirates having the same stance or the same vision towards the ongoing situation in the region, aiming to regain the regional security and stability?
Well, we can say that Egyptian-Emirates relations had evolved into one of the strongest strategic partnerships in the Arab world. Cairo and Abu Dhabi maintain close alignment on many regional issues, including supporting regional stability, preserving state institutions, combating extremism and terrorism, promoting diplomatic solutions to regional conflicts, strengthening Arab national security. Also, the United Arab Emirates remain among Egypt's largest investors and one of the Cairo's most important economic partners. So the time of this agreement assured that the relation between the United Arab Emirates and Egypt is a strategic relation, not just a diplomatic relation. We saw that His Excellency Abdel Fattah el-Sisi visit Emirates and met Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed during the Iran attack many Gulf countries. So it assures that the relation between Egypt and Emirates is a very strong relation, and they have the same vision about all the struggles all over the world, and have the same point of view towards help each other. And Egypt supports Emirates, and Emirates supports Egypt economically. So it is very important, and it's announced that Emirates know what Egypt have done to make this deal happen.
Yes. Also, between Egypt and the United Arab Emirates, projects of investment and economic cooperation that is taking place between Egypt and the United Arab Emirates, and the United Arab Emirates is implementing several projects in Egypt.
Well, the United Arab Emirates remain among Egypt's largest investors and one of the Cairo's most important economic partners. Cooperation between Emirates and Egypt extends to infrastructure projects, renewable energy, real estate development, ports and logistics, tourism and hospitality, industrial investment. So we know that United Arab Emirates, as I said, one of the biggest investors in Egypt. It's related for the trust in the environment of security in Egypt, and in the trust in the Egyptian economy, and any investments in Egypt will help the investors before Egypt. So Emirates try to be side by side with Egypt in the field of economy, to support Egypt and raise their economy, and depend on the principle of win-win, and Emirates will win from their investments in Egypt, and Egypt also will win from the Emirates investments in Egypt.
I thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your valuable information, Dr. Mohamed Ezaby, international relations expert. We really had the pleasure to have this phone with you. And ladies and gentlemen, with this we come to the end of our coverage for this hour. Please stay tuned for more updates on Nile TV International. The French transmission takes over within minutes, and please stay tuned for more updates on Nile TV International, and to follow us. And for more information and more news on Nile TV International, please follow us on www.nileinternational.net. My name is Amal Mukhtar. Thank you for watching.